So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Climbs up big! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Koeman. Rijkaard. Bebeto. Mateus. Hullet. And this is... Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a
Del Piero! He went for the corner. Mateus, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's out for a goal kick. Here's a player who has defined a generation. Now it's Szoboszlai. Cleared away. It is a corner. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. That'll be a throw-in. DiMarco puts them all in. Beckham. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Now it's Del Piero. Hullet. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Half an hour played now. And it's Beckham. Beckham powering forward here. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe tries to play it through. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So Mbappe is on his own. Decent chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Szoboszlai.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first half thoughts?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Rijkaard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rijkaard. Beckham. Neymar. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Gullit. Mateus, very much a man of this moment. And they're on him in a flash. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, well played, well played. Neymar, it's Neymar! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Number 8, Dennis Law.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gullit. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Can he get it through? And he's picked out the run. He's picked his way through.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Bebeto. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. A lovely pass, but can he get there? Could be danger here. Shapes to shoot! No mistake! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Koeman. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, this is surely their... Van Nistelrooy! That's another chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner.
We'd like to inform you now
Szoboszlai claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Real chance!
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Del Piero, looking for the run. And that has been cleared.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Hullet. Now this could be a chance. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Haaland! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Now that looks a decent ball. Del Piero, quick look, he gets big! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a...
Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Hullet is offering a wry smile there.
India with the corner, they're first. Toure goes short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now, can they get him away? He is through here! Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Del Piero. And Del Piero! Oh, nice! Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
That's really well cleared. Now it's Haaland. Yaya Toure. Looking to play him in. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Di Marco. Toure spots it and intercepts. Bellingham. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Nesta. It's Bellingham. Seedorf. Looking tidy in possession here. Chance! They've scored! A goal at a really telling moment. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Bellingham has a look and plays it forward. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Van Dijk, a player who needs no introduction.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Aimed beyond the defence. Great chance! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it. Well, they were... There's the whistle for half-time. Barcelona are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Parking in the area around the stadium
Quite a
is
half.
strictly
More of the
forbidden.
same, please.
Please use
Score at the
parking
interval,
provided by the club or
2-2.
any other paid parking facilities in the area. Substitutions taking place.
India get the second half started. Now it's Hullet. And the pass is intercepted. Hullet. Szoboszlai has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Bergomi. Yaya Toure. And it's Shevchenko. Rummenigge. And he was alert to it. Del Piero being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Threads one in. That is a great pick out. Hullet. Now it's Haaland. Looking for options for movement. And he's intervened well there. And he thumps it clear. It's just beyond his reach. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Del Piero, who does have an assist to his name. Shevchenko. Shevchenko! That was mighty close. Carvajal. He's on it, can he get away? Well, that's a... And Del Piero! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Seedorf attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, he's onto this. Picked out. Can he finish? It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Dida is there to clear. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's clever. He's in a great position here.
India really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now it's Haaland. DiMarco. A heavy challenge. The ball is bounced loose now. Up he goes! That's going to go a long way. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Barcelona pleasingly clever on the... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Chance! He's delivered all right! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And they've got rid. Darren Fletcher. And Nakata. And it's Beckham. He's on it, can Batistuta! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Lobbed in behind. Szoboszlai is wide and looking to get onto this. Now then, the ball's come loose. DiMarco. Can he latch onto this? Oh, what a climb! That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's Bergkamp. Short changes him with that pass. Fletcher gets across to intercept that.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, that's ambitious. And that will sail harmlessly past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
He's looking wide. There's a searching pass. He's on and he shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! It's a good run, that. Great timing. Nicely shaped ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that's been won straight back. Pull it. Oh, that's superb. Oh, super. And the shot! Really well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, it's Batistuta. And it's been shifted off here.
Indicated.
And it's Aubameyang. Knocks it into space. And it's half-time here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing. Shonan Belmare really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a...
Takes a shot! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, well played, well played. And here's a player who has defined a generation. And the pass is intercepted.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Oh, good-looking ball. Fletcher cuts it out. Nakata. Now, can they get him away? Terrific save by Manuel! Dealt with nicely by the defence.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's in a great position here. Over to the left. Picked out brilliantly. Great chance! Oh, that could cost them.
Law was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Barella. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw.
And a chance! Oh, what has happened here?
There will be
well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to
time.
take any risks.
So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
And now I just
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle. which was painfully exploited.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Law is onto this, and he's picked out the run. Shapes to shoot! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
India with the corner, they're first. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's been played through. Dida gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Szoboszlai, aimed beyond the defence. That is a brilliant interception. Law, Del Piero, and the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Del Piero has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation.
Shoots! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played towards the front line, and he cuts out the supply. Looking for the run. Ronaldo is herring after that one. Now it's Szoboszlai, showing good feet. Showing great feet there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well-timed, excellent interception. Ruben Neves. Hernes. And it's made its way to him. And the shot! Ronaldo! Superb! A finish right from the top draw. Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. Albi. And the first 45 minutes are up. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Barcelona are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So off we go once more. Mateus. And it's Soboslai. Tries to pass it through. And this is Del Piero. Bullish header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Mbappe. Law. Plays a sharp little ball here. Dida sends that a long way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. India, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ruben Neves. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that was vital.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Gascoigne. There's the shot! Off the post!
Hoeneß really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, important interception. And it's Ruben Neves. Scholes. Oh, good read. And here's Mbappe. Hoeneß. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution.
Azar with the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety.
India really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Back into the middle. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he was quick to react.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Can he get it through? He's in space and looking for options. Oh, that's neat. Del Piero. Very nicely done. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Now it's Szoboszlai. Good ball, good take. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Barcelona! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Inter Milan. Oh, that's rather hopeful. Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming. This is the time you need that pace.
Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Threads one in. Can he get it through? Oh, super find. Face to face. There's the shot! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. He can get that clear. There's a searching pass. Oh, cracking ball. And here's Bergkamp, and he's had a hit. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Van Dijk makes the interception. And he's only too happy to take that back. Nicely weighted ball. Mateus. Now it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. Can he latch on to this? He rises! Harmlessly behind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's beautifully weighted. Now it's Haaland. Oh, delightful ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Spread out to the left. Oh, it's a great ball here. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Szoboszlai, and he was quick to react. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Alexander-Arnold.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, it's an... And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Hazard goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's well positioned here. Mbappe! Inter Milan have reclaimed it. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Soboslai. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it's Bergkamp. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Haaland. Looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Clinical. Can he finish? It's a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's
shapes to shoot! They want to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught napping! He has found the way through. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Chips it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Van de Ven.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And no, that was never going to make it. Played down the flank. Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe.
Has been indicated.
He's in a great position here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And Cruyff! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Soboslai receives it in a good position here. Soboslai! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. So that's it, it is all over. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
Hello attendees.
Haaland walking off with the spoils, richly deserved.
Please keep your eyes on your children during the
Well,
match
after all
at
of that, Jim,
times.
what are you thinking?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin, that's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He's shifting through the gears here. Law. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Costa Curta gets it clear. Brahim Diaz. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Scholes. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he welcomes it in. He's found a way through. Distributed tidily. Flings in across. And that's the keeper's ball. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Shevchenko is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Cruyff. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. It's run loose here. Baresi with the clearance. What a throw in. He's found a way past. That's tidy. Takes aim and crosses. But they've got it again. Cruyff can see things others simply cannot. Looking for options for movement. Hoisted in. Oh, super ball. And the shot! And this is Shevchenko. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's a cute ball. Costa Curta has got himself a free kick.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Baresi. Law. Goal! Barcelona! moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
After 37 minutes is number 8.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Dennis Bloom.
And it's Belletti. Searching pass he's played there. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And they're quick to get it back.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset.
And Messi! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
They've won a corner. And we have our very first corner. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's going to go a long way. Cannavaro. Now Costa Curta. Cannavaro. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have got another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. And that'll do under the circumstances. Cannavaro. Di Marco. Can he get it through? Roll does... Roll! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
That is lovely. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He was under real pressure there. Raul. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. That is some save from Khan! Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Goes looking wide. Luis Suarez. And he's there to retrieve it. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's Shevchenko. Luis Suarez. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Costa Curta. Now it's Cruyff. Scholes is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Nice looking ball. Cruyff, Shevchenko, and Shevchenko! Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Forlan picks it up out wide. Oh, he's been caught napping! Corner it is. Forlan with the short one. Scholes with the cross. And it's hoisted clear. Shevchenko. And now a sudden chance to counter. Barcelona can consider themselves just about safe now. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's picked his way through, and he's whipped it across. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Plays a sharp little ball here, and this is Cruyff. Brahim Diaz! Oh, it's in! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Raúl. Number 22,
So, time for changes
Messi.
on both sides, actually.
Number 13,
This is threatening to become a really
Number
good
10,
game.
Diego Forlan. Coming on the field.
Barcelona
Number 11,
really wanted that
Neymar.
two-goal cushion, but it
Number
wasn't to be.
17,
Still, they should be able to see it out from
Number
here.
23,
And that is as far as it goes. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Children's announcement.
Law voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Make his way to the information
So
centre.
what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona certainly produced
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And we have our very first corner. Cannavaro with the clearance. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He is through here. Mendy. And it's been taken short. Oh, it's played into the area. And that has been cleared. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, what a climb! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's a cute ball. He's well positioned. Can he finish? Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Vitinha concedes a free kick for that. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Hangs one in. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Barcelona got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Baresi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Pedri. Rummenigge. Oh, this is a great... Eto'o! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's Ribéry. And this is Forlan. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Foot in. Ribéry. Costa Curta gets a foot in and wins the ball. Thuram cuts it out. And it's Cruyff. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's found a way past. And here's Eto'o, showing good feet. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, this looks sharp.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He's got away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Hello everybody, and this
Barcelona absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead.
Substitution.
And the second half gets underway. That's an imaginative pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's been given away. Rummenigge. That's been cut out, well played. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Good take, and is he in? Great chance! And he hits the net! They're back within reach! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Zwolle give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Lahm. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Messi. More and more pressure on the ball here. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. There will be a throw-in. Costa Curta. Now Cruyff. Great vision. Now it's Forlan. Face to face with the keeper. Tries a shot! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot to further improve their position of comfort. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Eto really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Messi. Can he get it through? Oh, big chance! Now, how often do you see that?
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
That's a throw.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Messi. Number 17, Ribery. Number 10, Diego.
Oh, good steal, he just read it.
Coming on the field, number 13,
And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Substitution in progress.
He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's picked his way through. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Rising over the bar.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Lam. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Rijkaard. Bellingham. Baresi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now it's Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Cruyff. Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's managed... Chance, surely! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Relentless! Just relentless! It is no contest. It is a landslide. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And he's there to make the challenge.
6.
And that's
minutes
definitely
has
not his
been
best.
indicated.
Threads one in, and here's Cruyff. Darren Fletcher, now it's Villa. It's run loose, who's going to get there?
This is the time you need that pace.
Crunching tackle. Araujo makes the interception. He could be in here. He's one-on-one! So that's it. It is all over. Now this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Xavi Alonso picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
The father of a boy in the green
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
The action has already started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the...
Big header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Darren Fletcher. Rummenigge. Nakata. Oh, he's burst through! Raul, and it's Bojan. It's Vinicius Junior. Tries to pass it through. And this is Raul. Backward it goes. Chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Just off target.
Scholes just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's clever. Summerslide! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Szoboszlai really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, good ball! Great chance! Oh, it's gone in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
After 17 minutes is number 13, Bernardo Silva.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Now it's Bojan.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rodri. Searching pass he's played there. Chance, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Nakata. And the finish! Yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
And the ball's come loose here. Cannavaro gets it away, and it's Nakata. Tries to play it through. That is a brilliant interception. Out of play for a throw. Foot in. Fletcher.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Baresi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Threads one in. And here's Bojan. Rodri defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Law. Played into space. Rodri. And it's Eto'o. Oh, important interception. Rummenigge. Szoboszlai is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He came in hard, very hard. Rodri. Szoboszlai. He's going for goal! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's a smartly directed ball. Van Dijk. Not the most accurate pass. Szoboszlai on a charge down the left. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic.
That was the first
If
half.
you're a fan from either
Let's
side,
hope the
it's
boys can
unpleasant.
turn it up
And
for
as
the
for the
second.
managers, check your heart rate.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Substitution.
The second half then, just getting going. Oh, that's fabulous. Nicely weighted ball. He's in a great position here. He is through here. Dealt with nicely, and he shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Mbappe! Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
So what can they conjure from this one? And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot. It's their second corner of the game. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Bellingham is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
That's good running with the ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Hirotoshi Nakata. Coming on the field is number 21.
And the pass is intercepted.
Messi.
Looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, strongly challenged there. So we've reached the hour mark. Great vision. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, easy pickings there. Rummenigge, and he's away. He's one-on-one, surely! Now it's Szoboszlai. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona gifted a massive chance. This to complete the turnaround. And he does it with ice in his veins.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Raul. Baresi cuts out the pass. And it's Messi. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Messi. And he's gone looking for safety. In with the challenge. Now, can they get him away? And he's on his way! Mbappe. Bellingham. He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Substitution in progress.
Time for a change in personnel. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Musiala. And here's Mbappe.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
The It's a searching pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Stood up well to him there. Bellingham. That's that, the end. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Law claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, how will we look back on that?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Aubameyang! He went for the corner. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a decent clearance.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Neymar. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ruben Dias. And that is a little undercooked. Raul.
Such good technique.
An instinctive delivery. And he's taking no chances there. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played.
And there's the shot! Always going over the top.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
The most accurate pass. Vola still without a single shot on target. But they've got it again, and the counter is on. And he plays one through. He's picked his way through. Rummenigge. He's having a hit! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Approaching the half-hour mark. And this is Neymar.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Now it's Isco. great vision, and he welcomes it in. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And we have our very first corner. This looks promising. Oh, he's played it in low, and he's heaved it away. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, they can break here. And he's making progress on the ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Rodri, and he's on his way! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's had it nicked away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
A jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Volunteers for each block, please
So,
report
no
to the
breakthrough
staff
from
room
either side.
immediately.
0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitution on the field. Number 97, Aubameyang. Coming on to replace
And the second
him
half
is
gets underway.
Number 7, David Vivo.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Baresi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Pings in across. Bullish header! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Vola have broken through. It's 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vola do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Isco is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Zvola are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
He's found a way through. Look at the space here. Goes for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. That pass has been well intercepted. Looking for options for movement. And that has found him in acres of space. Can he finish? Oh, good delivery, almost a perfect outcome.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Baresi. And he's managed to get free. Picked out brilliantly. And a chance! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
5 minutes is number 9, Dennis Long.
Zwolle are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And he's got the beating of his man. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He has found the way through. Now there's a shot at goal! They've done it! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that has left him in a heap. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
David Villa with the slide tackle there. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's shifting through the gears here.
Zwolle surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier...
And this is Raul. Cleared without complication. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Raul. Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Great defending, strong and determined.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He might be in here! Great ball, and he's in here! Mateus, very much a man of this moment. Oh, that's fabulous. Now that's well seen too. Crosses it, gets his head on it! He will be livid with himself. That's the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Messi voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Public transportation today, please watch the screen.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers.
Good effort from distance. And this is Neymar. Neymar gets flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Dennis Law.
Liverpool already
Coming
making
on
their
to
first
replace him
change.
is
Not what was planned, I
number
don't think.
4,
Well, I think he'll
Gerrard.
undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Nakamura. Lofted in. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Szoboszlai.
Pretty robust defending.
Now, can they get him away? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's there to make the challenge. Shevchenko. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's hoisted clear. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Oh, nicely intercepted. Liverpool can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Now it's Raul. And he's there to belt it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that's been cut out, well played. DiMarco tries to pass it through. He has found the way through. Produces a cross. Cleared away. Now it's Hullet. He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. He's found the way through. Real chance! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field, number 13, Soboslai. Coming on the field is...
And we're underway again.
Kvaratskhelia.
So neither side has yet broken through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that is as far as they're going to go. Stood up well to him there. Del Piero takes a shot! He scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Liverpool have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He is through here. And this is Del Piero. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now they... Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's managed to get free. And it's made its way to him. And he's lost his man, Shevchenko! Oh, it's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And Del Piero!
Del Piero made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
It's their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That's a decent clearance. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Looking for the run.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down.
And the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Corner number 2 then. DiMarco clears it away. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, should have put that away. Kvaratskhelia is onto it in a flash. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's in a great position here. He's shifting through the gears here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Messi! Oh, in he goes again!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Back into the middle. Good claim. No margin for error there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Can he get it through? Great vision. And here's Scholes. Del Piero. Del Piero receives it in a good position here. Oh, what has happened here? So close. But that's it. The full-time whistle has gone.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Quick reminder today, everybody, to make
So to
sure
clarify,
to put any litter
extra
in the bins
time will
provided.
follow.
Thank you for your cooperation.